what are we gonna do now, Pawno? Well, one thing's for sure. I'm not gonna do what I did last time. That was a big mistake. I'm not gonna lose control again. Whoever killed Kix, we will find them, and them only. No one else should have to suffer. He was so brave. He didn't deserve this. No one that we lost did. Not Sadie, not Bruce, not Wish, and not even Rennell. We're all gonna have to be strong and continue with our work. But what if another one of us dies, Pawno? There is no what if, Wilson. It's war now. We, the bunch of the weird, are not safe. Whoever killed Kix, whether it was Claw Cadwell or the Mask, will be brought to justice by the bunch of the weird. But that does not mean that they aren't dangerous. Now we know they definitely are. How are we gonna go about finding the Mask and Claw Cadwell, Pawno? The original plan was to go back to Brian's and get more information out of him. That possibly would have led us to more info on Nathan Sorsett and what he knew, and possibly more info on Brian's involvement in all of this. But I have a new plan now. This may surprise you guys, but I think we should increase the bunch of the weird once again. You mean like get more members for our team? That's correct. I'm sure there are plenty of capable beings around this town. We just have to find them. The more members of this bunch we have, the more chance we have at stopping the Mask and Claw Cadwell. Well, how are we gonna go about finding them? Maybe I can look around. I've been aching to do something mission-like after I failed my last mission infiltrating Bex and Strain's office. But I think I can succeed on this. You know what, Cleo? You're right. I think you should be able to do another mission. But I don't think it should be solo. What? Why? I feel like it would draw people's attention more if there was multiple bunch members recruiting. Yeah, I guess you're right. I'll come with because I am very picky about who is in this team. So I want to make sure I get along with whoever we recruit before they're recruited. How does that sound, Pawno? That's fine, Reese's. But if we're gonna do it, I think we should do it now. So, Cleo and Reese's, let's go around town and look for new bunch members. We've got someone new already. You, Clover? Yes. I just got back into contact with Kix, and now that he's gone, I want to make sure whoever killed him gets what they deserve. He was my best friend, cut contact with everyone, and it was wrong. But now that Kix is gone, I know he'd want me in this team. So I'm going to be part of this team, and I will make sure no one else meets the same fate as Kix. Well said, Clover. You'll be a valuable member to our team. So, bunch, I guess we already do have one more member. But now we're gonna find a few more. So, like I said, Cleo, Reese's, let's go. So how do you want to go about this, Pawno? I was thinking we could subtly make it known, Reese's. Okay. We're recruiting over here! That's not subtle at all, Reese's. Yeah, well, people gotta know somehow, right? What are you gonna do, just go around town spreading the word? I mean, that's kind of a good idea. Should I do that, Pawno? Spread the word that we are looking for recruits? I should probably list some requirements, though. Yes, Cleo, that is a good idea. So, while Reese's and I are walking around town observing townsfolk, you can go spread the word that we are currently looking for new members for the Bunch of the Weird. Will do. I don't want to observe townsfolk. I want to go spread the word. Well, I figured that would be a good way to work a solo mission into this for Cleo. Fine. Yeah! Why would you hit the wall with your antlers? Because I needed to get some frustration out? You mean, like, we just lost a bunch member, and we've been making no progress in finding Clockhound or the Mask, and now we're looking for recruits that I'm not too sure I'm going to be liking very much. I know things are hard right now, but we have to stay strong. We have to continue doing our work, not only for us, but for the town, Reese's. We are still the town's heroes, so we need to act like the town's heroes and be strong. I know the loss of Kix was a demotivator for all of us. We can't just let it stop us with what we're trying to do. Kix is one of the reasons we're as far into this as we are. He made it so we could contact Adrian Stripe, which led us to Brian, who we will go back to, who also gave us more answers than we ever could have gotten without him. And he was all of our main motivator to regain the town's trust. And he made sure that we saved Clover, who is now a new Bunch member. So even though I'm hurting, and I'm sure we all are, because of what happened to Kix, but he wouldn't have wanted us to just stop after he died. So we're going to make sure we win this. You're right. Why did you just do it again? Because now I'm mad we have to keep going with this. I don't think it was a good idea to hit your antlers on this rock, Reese's. It's a good thing it didn't hit me. Yeah, but now it's blocked us from getting out of this alleyway. Yeah, that is quite a bit of a problem. I could fly over it, but it's still blocking the path to those who can't fly. Hang on. I think I got this. What are you gonna do, Cleo? You'll see. Whoa! Cleo, are you alright? Never better. How did you do that? Well, first of all, lions do have natural strength, and I also built up a ton of momentum from jumping from wall to wall, which caused me to have the ability to, well, make a path for us. Wow. Thanks, Cleo. No problem. Now, I'm gonna go on my solo mission while you guys try and find recruits of your own. See ya. Let's go, Reese's. Come on. So how am I gonna let the town know that the Bunch of the Weird is currently recruiting? That is a bit of an interesting task, because how am I gonna subtly let people know? You can start by not talking to yourself. Hang on, who are you? Well, I'm Zeke, and this is my friend Pascal. And, you just pushed me over. My apologies, bro. But let's hear what this lion has to say. So what are you guys doing out here, out in this part of town? We're pedestrians. We walk everywhere we go. We don't have a car, because, well, I can't afford a car, but, you know, it's nice to walk. Plus, I got Pascal right by my side, and we can just talk about whatever. So you heard me about the Bunch of the Weird recruiting thing? Yeah, and we're fully aware who the Bunch of the Weird is. In fact, we're fans of the Bunch of the Weird. You think you guys would be fit to join? I mean, I wasn't very subtle while talking to myself, so you guys obviously know what I was about to say. So, how do you guys feel about being recruited to the Bunch of the Weird? That is, if you are up for it, strength-wise. Strength-wise, huh? Well, I'll show you a little strength I have. Ow! What the heck is wrong with you? I have a very strong backbone, so when I hit things with this, anyone can tell it's very powerful. In fact, I think if I do become part of the Bunch of the Weird, then my backbone can not only become a thing I just like waving around, but also a valuable weapon. That does seem like a valuable weapon. And what about me? Well, what about you? Well, just take a look at how I run. Whoa. I'm back. I do have very fast ability, despite being a turtle. But don't judge turtles just because you assume they're slow, because clearly, I'm pretty fast. Yeah, you know, we had someone fast in our team before, but just recently, they're not with us anymore. Dang. Well, I'm really sorry to hear that. That does sound rough, losing a team member that you fought alongside with. What happened exactly? He was killed by someone we're still not clear who it is. But we're trying to figure it out. But in order to win the battle we're currently up against, we do need more members. And you two seem like pretty valuable hypothetical members. If you want us, you got us. Well, you know what? Just by talking to myself, I think I may have gotten us 2 amazing new members for the Bunch of the Weird. All right, yeah, Bunch of the Weird. I mean, for being fans so long, it's pretty weird to be accepted into this team. But I'll make it count. And I will too. Now I just gotta go let Pawno and Reese's know. Oh yeah, the leader with mind powers. That always amazed me. Glad I can work alongside that guy. Follow me. Ah. What? Normal speed. Fine. There isn't a lot of people outside today, Pawno. Yeah, probably because of all that's been going on. And honestly, despite Callie trusting us, I'm not sure many other beings do. That is why we're gonna stop at nothing to make sure Claw Catwell and the Mask are brought to justice. Yeah, and then the town will finally love us again. Wish Kix could have seen it though, if it ever does happen. When it does, I know he'll be proud of us. Pawno! Oh, hey, Cleo. Did you find anyone? You can bet your power wings she did. Wow, so who are these guys? This is Zeke, and he's got a very powerful backbone. Literally. His back can severely damage anything it comes in contact with. I think it'll be a good weapon for us. And Pascal here, he's super fast. Those antlers up there are similar to my backbone. Yeah, they kind of look similar in shape at least. Let's see if they can collide. You bet. Wow. They're pretty similar in weight. Yeah. I think we'll make a good team. Now that we did that, I think so too. What about me? I've always counted myself as pretty fast, but, you know, you're still fast enough. Fast enough? Yeah, fast enough. Well, Pawno, do you think these guys are good recruits for our bunch? They're perfect. You guys want to come home with us? We'll introduce you to the rest of the team? I'd love that. Pleasure will be online. Let's go! You heard Pascal, guys. Let's go. Honestly, the first success we've had in a while. You can say that again. Come on, guys.
No, Crab Corpse. We are in a place where we cannot be bothered. So you better be ready to listen.